So good morning students, welcome back. How's are you? Now today we will discuss numerical based on resistance and circuit. Okay, look students, see we are given a circuit having resistance 3 ohm, 3 ohm, 3 ohm, 3 ohm downwards, 6 ohm and one middle one is 6 ohm, and he's asking find equivalent resistance of this circuit. Okay, how can you find the equivalent resistance of this circuit? Look students, when we flow current at this point, current divide, suppose this is our first circuit, we'll discuss about this only first circuit. Current basically divided in two parts, I1 and I2. Okay, so I1 will flow in that resistance also. It means in these two resistance same current is flowing. It means these two are in series. When two resistance having same current, both the resistance should be in series combination. Okay, so these 3 and 3 are in series. Similarly, these 3 ohm and 3 ohm should also in series. These 3 ohm 3 ohm should also in series, and finally these two will also in series. We know the formula of series combination, R equals to R1 plus R2. Okay, so 3 plus 3 become 6. So these two become, look at, these two become 6 ohm. Similarly, these two, 3 plus 3 become 6 ohm because they are in series. These two become in 6 ohm, are in series, and 3 and 3, 6 ohm. Okay, this was the main circuit. This is our first circuit. Okay, now students, come on that circuit. Actually, these two are in parallel because when it flow the current, it divides two parts, I1 and I2. I1 and I2, both having different current. And when two resistors have different current, it should be in parallel combination. So 6 ohm and 6 ohm should be in parallel. And we know the formula of parallel, 1 upon R equals to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. 1 upon R2. Okay, on taking LCM we'll get this form, R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2. Okay, if two resistors are in parallel, we can apply this formula. So these two 6 and 6 ohm are in parallel. So R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2, on account of that, 6 into 6, 6 plus 6, it means 3 ohm. Same like these two are in parallel, it becomes 3 ohm. These two are in parallel, and similarly these two are also in parallel, it become 3 ohm and 3 ohm. Understood? Now finally students, when flow again current, it further divide in three parts, I1, I2 and I3. It means all these three wire having different current. So all three wires should be in parallel. But before that, look, these two 3 ohm and 3 ohm having same current as I1, and same current should be in series. So 3 ohm and 3 ohm become 6 ohm because they are in series. I applied the formula R1 plus R2. 3 plus 3, 6 ohm. This 6 ohm in middle, and again these two having same current, I3 and I3. So again these two are in series, and 3 plus 3 become 6. And finally all three are in parallel. 6 ohm, 6 ohm and 6 ohm are in parallel. And we know the formula of parallel combination. We know the formula of parallel combination, 1 upon R equals to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. R1 we have as 6 plus 1 upon 6 plus 1 upon 6. It becomes 3 upon 6. 3 upon 6 means 1 by 2. Reciprocal both the side, 1 upon R, we required R. So it becomes 2 ohm. So what will be the total equivalent resistance of this circuit? The equivalent resistance of this circuit should be 2 ohm. Okay students? So now students, this is the second question. Okay, based on resistance, we are given three different circuit. Look at students. We are given three different circuit, and resistance of each side is 2 ohm, 2 ohm, 2 ohm. Similar diagram, 2 ohm, 2 ohm and 2 ohm. And look at this triangle, 2 ohm, 2 ohm and one is 2 ohm. Okay, look at students, these three questions having one solution. How? Look, we'll check similarity between these three diagrams. Two resistance upwards, two downwards, one is in middle. Similar, two resistance upwards, two downwards, one is in middle. Downwards, upwards, and one is in middle. It means three questions having one solution. First of all, it is difficult to find which one in series and which one in parallel. So what we'll do, students, we'll solve this question by a method on behalf of Wheatstone-Bridge circuit. Wheatstone is the name of scientist. He made a circuit, and that circuit is called Wheatstone-Bridge circuit. Okay, look at students. All these three circuits having this form. Look at two resistance upwards, two downwards, and one is in middle. Okay, look, two upwards and two downwards, and one is in middle. Similarly, two upwards, two downwards, and one is in middle. So 1, 2, and 3, all three circuits having single this form, and this form is said to be Wheatstone-Bridge form. Okay, and Wheatstone-Bridge assume as this resistance as P, that's Q, this is R, and that is S. P, Q, R, S. Because the principle of Wheatstone-Bridge is P upon Q equals to R upon S. Okay, when 2 points having same potential, and no current will flow in middle one, in that condition the ratio of four resistance are P upon Q equals to R upon S. That is the Wheatstone-Bridge principle. Okay, P as 2 ohm, Q as 2 ohm, R as 2 ohm, and S as 2, 1:1. Whenever the ratio comes equal, that will be the balancing state. And what happens in balancing state? Current will not flow in middle one. That's why this resistance should be neglected. Will not use this circuit. Okay. So now on eliminating this, now we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 resistance. P, Q, R, and S. Okay. Now students, when you flow current, it divided in two parts, I1 and I2. I1 will flow in these two resistance, and I2 will flow in these two resistance. So these two having same current, and same current means series. So P and Q should be in series. P and Q in series. And we know the formula R1 plus R2, 2 plus 2, 4 ohm. Similarly, these two should be in series. Look at R and S. R and S are in series, so 2 plus 2 is again 4 ohm. And finally, this is 4 and this is 4. PQ has 4 ohm, RS has 4 ohm, and 4 and 4 are parallel. This is the formula of parallel combination. 1 upon R equals to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. And finally, we will get 1 by 2, it means 2 ohm. So all these three circuits having equivalent resistance as 2 ohm. 3 questions, 1 solution on account of Wheatstone-Bridge circuit. Okay. Now students, this is question number 3rd. Look at the circuit. We are given a circuit having resistance 2 ohm, 2 ohm, 2 ohm, and 2 ohm. Okay. Total we are having 5 and 5. Total 10 resistance. Okay. Each of 2 ohm. He is asking find equivalent resistance of this circuit. Okay. Now students, if you see this diagram, it is similar to Wheatstone-Bridge. This is the first circuit and this is our second circuit. Okay, look. 2 resistance upwards, 2 downwards, 1 is in middle. Okay, 2 resistance upwards, downwards, and 1 is in middle. Okay, these two circuits are similar to this. Okay, this is the first Wheatstone-Bridge circuit and this is our second Wheatstone-Bridge circuit. 2 ohm, 2 ohm, these 2 ohm, and 1 this 2 ohm. Suppose this is the first circuit. Okay, and this is the first Wheatstone-Bridge circuit. And when we solve this circuit by using Wheatstone-Bridge concept, just we did before. So we'll get 2 ohm of this upper one. So the upper one having the first circuit having R1 as 2 ohm, this. Now when you solve this lower second circuit using by this Wheatstone bridge method we just did before, okay, again we'll get as the second circuit, again we'll get resistance as 2 ohm. Now these two are parallel to each other, okay, and we know the formula of parallel combination, 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, it become 1 by 4, and finally R come as 4 ohm, because when we flow current it divide in two parts, I1 and I2. That's why the first circuit and second circuit should be in parallel combination. First circuit having resistance 2 ohm, second resistance having circuit 2 ohm as per using Wheatstone bridge circuit. So 2 and 2 are parallel, so it become 1 by 4 and equivalent resistance will get as 4 ohm. Okay.